radio.net. Once again, I want to send a special thanks to John and B. Brugge for stopping through from World Paranormal Investigations and talking to us today. Like I said, it was some spooky stuff. All right, now, she's back. She's back. The lady boss is back from last week. My good friend Blue of Blue Orchid Multimedia. What's going on, Blue?
I'm good. How are you? It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you back too. It's good to have you back. I'm sorry about last week, girl. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I know how it is. So.
Word. So first of all, how's your day been?
Well, it's really cold down here in Toronto, but I made it back at home just in time for your show. So.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that. That's cool. So look, you've been in the business of media, I should say, a few different ventures as a matter of fact, but you've been in the media. Then I know you jumped off and started doing your law situation and things of that nature. First I'll say, how did the law work out for you?
Well, you know what? I've always had a passion for both the legal and creative field. First and foremost, the creative field. I've always been creative since I was little. And then, as I grew up, the things that I've been through and just personal experiences, especially with life in general, that's when I really, really started, putting forth my passion for the legal field as well.
Okay. And congratulations, because you did well in that also.
Thank you.
Now, when we first met some years ago, as a matter of fact, Blue, you were behind the cameras then, right?
Yeah, I was. I mean, from my humble beginnings, working at that time, it was that channel. It was actually an online production company, and that's where my love for the, I guess you can say, multimedia entertainment TV industry really kicked in. And I was fortunate enough to, get the hands-on experience of all the behind the scenes. I'm not a technical person, but I love learning that type of aspect, and it was really an amazing experience for me. And it just made me a much more stronger person in that field. So it was a great humbling experience.
Yeah, that was cool, as a matter of fact, because for you learning on hand. So that time, like when you used to be filming and stuff, when I was up there, you had learned that stuff hands on before, Blue. You were pretty good at that.
I try, but I try. But again, that was just the basic.
Oh wow.
But I'm more of the,
okay.
Putting together, initiating, organizing the creative project from start to finish. So, but again, having that type of experience, again, it really made me a stronger person in the industry. So at least I've done that type of thing, right?
Right. And also, like you say, putting together different projects and things like that, because I noticed you get asked to speak at different events. I know you've also got an event coming up that you'll be speaking at as well, too. I think it's at the Scotia.
Yeah, actually that happened last night. And, without going into too much details, I moved to Toronto, and maybe other people out there can relate. Experiencing life alone, not having any family support or any type of guidance or mentorship. I experienced a lot of quote-unquote hardships and challenges. So it was really a unique experience for me, but at the same time, I know it sounds like a cliche, but, it made me much of a stronger person.
Yeah.
And it also inspired me to, just fulfill my life to my fullest potential. And with these speaking engagements, people approached me because they were inspired by my perseverance, and but again, I just had to do what I had to do to really live my life, right? Take control.
Well, yeah, you did, and I've known you for some years, so again, I've watched you a little bit, so I commend you. Now let's talk about this new show, Blue.
Yeah, Blue. Well, again, from the humble beginnings of that channel, Blue, Best in Live Urban Entertainment. I actually started as an online show, and back then it was more towards giving platform for local artists, entertainers, entrepreneurs in Toronto, in the urban culture. Urban in reference to the hip hop, R&B, that type of culture, whether it's music, dance, fashion, etc. But now I progressed it and upgraded it to, because you can use urban as in reference to either the urban culture, like hip hop, or you can use it as a city, right? Or urban city.
Right.
So I upgraded it to be Best in Live Urban Entertainment. Still the same name, but it's more focusing with looking at Toronto as an urban area, urban city, and it's inspiring Torontonians or professionals in the media, music, business, lifestyle industry. So, but within the multimedia industry. So I was fortunate enough to also work and gain more experience with Garage Studios Production. They are the production company, and they also go by the name of XN Network. And they have a TV show on Rogers TV Toronto, as I'm sure you're familiar with Rogers TV.
Yep, I am.
So they're a full-fledged production company. They produce various original contents for Rogers TV Toronto. And because of my experience with them in the past, I'm able to have a 5-minute segment within their show, and they'll be set to air in the new year, January 2015. And crossing my fingers, but we're hoping it to pitch to Rogers TV for a full-fledged 30-minute show for next fall, 2015.
You know what? Excuse me. I think you're going to be able to do it, Blue. I don't have any doubt in my mind. So, you know what I mean? And I say that, just because of knowing your work ethic and knowing how professional you are, you know how to find the topics, the people. You look, you know what you're doing. You've been good at this for a long time, so I see it happening. I'll be mad if they don't.
Well, thanks so much for the encouragement and motivation. I need it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You say that, but, I guess it's cool to be modest. But, and then you've put together this great cast, too. Also, I see.
Yes. I did it differently this time. Again, during my humble beginnings, it was all me. I produced, I hosted, I did everything. But then for this particular show, the new show, Blue, I wanted to involve my peers.
Right.
I wanted to give opportunities to professionals or my peers in the industry. And so I made a cast, my Blue team. So I have amazing Blue hosts. So they've been so on point and so great from the beginning. So I had we did the taping on November 9th at the Ultra Chic Pantages Hotel. So the concept was 6 Blue hosts with 6 inspirational guests. And everyone was so on point that night. I wish you were there to experience it. Wow.
Well, you know what? Hopefully, I'm looking forward to being there to experience it. So, when I do get back, I'm definitely coming to the show. So that'll.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I gotta come check it out.
You want to host, or do you want to host, or do you want to be the one being interviewed?
You know what? You know what, Blue? I've been hosting for a long time. I kind of want to be interviewed now. Well, actually, no.
Oh, okay.
I think I did one interview. I think that the interview that I did up there where you know, I was interviewed on I think it was Nick's on the Mix, but you know, other than that, I kind of want to be interviewed. You know, look, let your team interview me, Blue.
Okay, it's a date.
All right, that'll work. And also, you know what I'm saying? I know you know, at some point in time, also, you know, we'll get to sit down too and you know, put together an idea on a show as well. Maybe we can do something from your land to my land.
Oh yeah, that'll be great. That'll be awesome. Yeah, and again, you know, I commend you for what you're doing as well. I know it's your passion, and you know, we had our history down here in Toronto in this whole, you know, TV show or online radio show, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I know that it's both of our passions. So congratulations to you as well.
Hey, you know what? and I thank you for that. And just like you say, it's a sincereness because, you know, all the listeners out there, it's true. You know, I used to work next to this young lady and I watched, you know, her strive, you know, to go through what she went through. And Blue had my back too. You know that too, Blue. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I really appreciate that. Listen, Blue, I'm going to let you go ahead and close. Wait a minute. Okay, Blue, I'm going to let you go ahead and close the show with me, as a matter of fact, today. Now, okay. First of all, you're on Rogers. You'll be on Rogers TV starting January 15th, you said?
Rogers TV Toronto as of January 15th, but obviously I'll give you the updates.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. And yeah, keep us posted on the social media. Make sure everybody goes and checks out Blue Orchid Media. It's a big deal. She's always doing something big. And if I need some legal help, I'm gonna holler at you too, Blue.
Of course, I'm your number one choice.
No doubt, absolutely. Listen, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the Keith Harris Show Global Network right here on HotlineRadio.net. As I say every Friday, make sure y'all have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Buckle up your seatbelts. Don't be drinking and driving. Exercise some of that food off from yesterday. And we'll see y'all right back here, same station, same time, next week from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 to 4 Pacific Time. You don't want to miss it. All the hottest interviews.